Hello guys, how you doing? I made a video about installing VNC server on openSUSE. It wasn't the best video. There were many mistakes from me that one of the viewers complained about it. So I thought of doing the same thing again and see if it works out of the box, because maybe it's my mistake in that video, or it needs extra configurations from the user himself. So let's jump in. To do the installation, you have two options. First is the GUI one. You go to YAST or whatever it is, the password here, and then you go to network services. You select remote administration VNC. Click it twice. It opened twice since I clicked it many times. You choose whichever you want between allow remote administration with or without session management, and then you can enable the access using a web browser whenever it's enabled. If you want to do the same configuration through the terminal, it's not that different. The same options are there, but the interface is using curses, text-based. You go to network services and then remote administration VNC, and you choose whatever you want from there. It has the same options and everything. I will go with session management, this one. Enable access using a web browser, and then click next here. Select install here. Of course, the option of the web browser access depends on your preferences. If you don't want it, it's okay. So the logging in and out is done, and I wanted to check something first, which we may do in order to connect to our VNC server, which is the firewall port opening. We may need to enable or open the firewall port in order to connect through it. So it doesn't allow us to do it there, so we have to, here we quit. This command, you may need to run it if you want. Firewall cmd add service equals VNC. Okay, add port equals 5901 TCP, and then it may be also 5900, I forgot, whichever it is. Then on the client side, we open the VNC viewer. On our server, we need to know the IP address for sure. Okay, so I logged out and logged in again, and when I try to use the VNC client through the plain port, which is 5901, I get a blank screen, as you see. But when I try to connect through the SSH tunnel like this, and then I try to run from the port to which it is forwarded or tunneled, we can see that it works as you see. Takes longer time. Maybe when we use the plain port connection of VNC it works, but I didn't wait enough for it to get it working. But when I do like this, I mean connect through the SSH tunnel. It worked once at least. Okay, it worked as you can see, so that may not be a big problem. Let's log in here. Yeah, it says like this because I am having the X server running on my VNC server. As you can see here, this is the one where the VNC server is running. That's why I'm getting it here. So I can select cancel, and it may be the problem for the different connections that I'm trying to have, why the screen was blank. It may be because of having Xorg server running on my VNC server, from which you can see me here. Alright, so that was how you set up VNC server on your openSUSE machine. It works as you can see, so there is nothing wrong with the default configurations, and I messed it up when I was trying to demonstrate how to do it on my previous video. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, like, share and comment, and see you in another video.